Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is day 11. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you've been enjoying the Paris videos so far. We are on our last day in Paris, I think. It's our last full day in Paris, and then tomorrow, like midday, we leave. So today we've got quite a few things to do. I think we're going to start in an area called Montmartre, which is basically the part of Paris that's on a hill, and it's really photogenic, really pretty. So we're going to do some walking around there, hopefully have some nice food. I've done a bit of research and there are quite a few restaurants there, but there's an Australian one that I'm going to try out. I think it's called Hardware Society, which sounds really fun. It's like a mix of Australian and Parisian food, I guess. And then after that, we're going to head on over to the Catacombs. And when I tell you, I'm pooing myself. For some reason, the Catacombs really scare me. I've always wanted to go to them, and I never have. So I think Chad's booked them. I think it was around 30 euros per person, so it better be good, because that seems quite expensive just to go and see some dead skeletons underneath Paris. But yeah, really excited about that. I just want to show you guys the view because it's a really lovely view outside the window. We've got loads of old buildings just outside on the street next to us. It's really beautiful. So literally, as soon as you open our wonderfully old windows... Ooh, I'll just move it out of the way. You have a really traditional view of Paris. There's something about Parisian architecture that's just so beautiful. So yeah, that's the view outside the hotel. Chad's actually just using the head right now, so sorry if you can hear that. But the hotel, I'm quite fussy with the hotel. In all honesty, it's very expensive. It's got lovely interiors and it's very moody downstairs. It's quite boutique, but I think it's around 250 euros a night. And yeah, I don't know, if you're willing to spend that, go for it. But I do think there are probably other places that are more worth the money. This is me being critical for once and rather negative. But I think the least you could do when you come to a hotel room that's 250 euros a night is have coffee and tea. There's nothing in this room. There's not even free water, and the water in the minibar costs 6 euros. So I think the little things like that really bother me about hotels. So this is just an honest review of the hotel so far. Would I stay here again? Probably not, but has it been enjoyable? Yes, it has been. We haven't had breakfast here, so I think we're going to do the brunch in the Australian place in Montmartre. I would say this hotel is a 7 out of 10. Good location, lovely interiors, but I probably wouldn't stay here again. For outfit, I'm wearing the exact same thing I wore on the first day because this kept me really warm. Black turtleneck from Suit Supply. I actually found these trousers in my wardrobe last week, and I didn't realise I had them, but these are like a straight leg. I'm not sure if you can see them. These are a straight leg trouser from Uniqlo, and I think they cost around £40. Obviously the material's not as nice as my other trousers, but I think I look quite, dare I say, Parisian. Again, I'm going to put my brown coat on because that's the only coat I've brought. Really like how this looks. I'm going to wear my black gloves, and then I only bought one pair of trainers. I do need to get into wearing boots. I feel like boots are so much more appropriate for colder weather, and also they just look a bit nicer. I really want to get out of wearing trainers, so I need to find myself a nice pair of boots. But other than that, I feel very cozy, very warm. Chad didn't bring a scarf with him, so I need to try and find a nice scarf today. So I've given him my scarf, very gentlemanly, I know, but I need to try and find him a nice scarf today, or myself a nice scarf. I want to get like a really thick, cozy one that I can just wrap myself up in. So hopefully, where we're going today has some woolen scarves, I guess. I'm going to switch you guys off now, and I think we're going to get into a taxi to go to Montmartre because it's, I think, a 40-minute more walk from where we are. So let me turn you guys off, and in a second we shall be on a hill. True story. if any of you guys can see, but I think we missed the trick by getting that little ski lift.
No, this is more natural. So, I would like an honest opinion. I'm trying to do Ash a favour and say those glasses are not working. But he's convinced they are, and I need your honest opinions. I will stand corrected if you all believe it's good.
So, don't get me wrong, I know they're very orange, but I like the tortoiseshell frames. But yes, I know I very much look like Elton John.
Yep, so you need to walk about 5 metres ahead of me now.
Yeah, Chad doesn't let me walk with him. He says, you need to walk ahead, I'm not seeing
Well,
you.
think I'm part of an Elton John tribute
I
band.
think Elton John is a fashion icon.
He's definitely not. Anyway, honest opinions, thank you.
Leave them down below. So we've just had brunch at, what's it called? Hardware Society. Really odd lunch. It's like an Australian Parisian place. Quite interesting. It's just outside Montmartre. So it's quite interesting to go to. But now we're going to head on over to... Where are we going now? We're going to towards the Catacombs.
Going to the Catacombs, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to head on to the Catacombs now. We've booked something for 3 o'clock. So I'm really nervous to do that. I'm actually quite scared that we're going to get trapped down there. But yeah, we're going to head on back on over to the metro now. Controversial. Last time I got the metro, it was really dirty, and this time I think it's quite clean. So whether we've just got on a different line, I'm not too sure, or whether they've just really cleaned up their metro lines, who knows? But I actually quite enjoyed getting on it. It's quite easy to navigate. So we're just going to head on back there, and we'll probably show you around the area of where the catacombs are. Also, I'm sure everyone knows this, but the area we've just been to is very scammy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you in a second.
We'll talk about this.
I want to show them, but I want to show them as we pass them. We're going to talk about it in a minute because I think I nearly just fell for a scam.
Yeah.
But I want to show you guys, these people here up ahead are all a part of the scam, and they all look like they're the public, but they're actually all together and they're probably the same family. And you have people around them like watching. And hold on, let me show you. So they pretend to play this game, and then they get you to come in, and they'll take all your money. But all these people are together; they're all fake. So I know, don't fall for it. All scammers. So Chad has just made us come to the, I don't know what this place is called. Basically the cemetery. The cemetery? I feel like it's a cemetery.
The Tomb de Serge Gainsbourg. Whatever that is.
Tomb de Jean Paul. But these are really beautiful. family tombs, I can see.
So we're right basically around the corners, the catacombs,
Yeah.
where all the skulls are. So I think this is linked to all the people that were killed during that. It's no coincidence this is right next to the catacombs.
Yeah.
It must be linked.
They're stunning tombs. I wonder how like deep they go underneath, if they do go underneath.
So this is when people had money and they just have a little headstone. They had a whole monument.
I know it's quite bleak, but I actually would love to be buried in a family tomb.
Wow.
So I feel like this is the most interesting grave I've seen so far. Famille Charles Pigeon.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Cause of death, sexual intercourse.
Child, you can't say that when you're so close to them. He's got...
Why are they on a bed?
They're on a bed, but he's got like a pen and he's making notes and stuff. Maybe I'll Google them.
He's making her sign off the lease.
Maybe...
You shouldn't say that, we're in a graveyard.
I know, yeah, have some respect, Jesus. Okay, so we just stopped off for a nice glass of red wine and we are now heading to the catacombs. Currently 3:30 and I think our tour starts at 3:45. I'm not sure how long the tour is. Oh, it's right here. Okay, we are in the catacombs. I've got this audio guide. Okay, it's been 20 minutes later and we're still going down.
These are really annoying.
Oh my god, it's really creepy. Oh my god, I can't even press play. These things, guys, are really annoying.
Let's walk on further. You will see several plates of thread help the first visitors to the catacombs to find their way through what was then the main.
Okay, so I've just learned there's black lines to help them find their way. Because apparently this corridor is longer than the eye can see. And it actually is. It's so long.
Yeah. Well, it's very narrow.
Chad's 7'3" and he comes to the height of the ceiling. So guys, these tunnels are really not very short. So apparently this was to do with an aqueduct that collapsed in 1784. Yeah, so its purpose, Chad was just saying, was to supply water to the public fountains.
And it was King Louis's mum that did it.
Oh. What's this one? Number 6. Apparently this was a quarry workshop. Imagine working in this lighting.
So this area was a quarry workshop, so this is how they got the stone up to the street level. That was basically where they roped stone up.
Where though? Where's the...
Back where that TV.
Oh, I see, okay.
It's all been covered now.
It's very... I don't know if it comes across on camera because it's like pitch black, but it's so like claustrophobic, isn't it? Oh. Chad nearly died. Oh, it's leaking, look, all the water.
That's right, it's slippy. You know how you said that area was small?
Yeah.
The quarry. So it was a limestone one. Apparently
Okay.
like hundreds of meters of it was extracted. And they've just filled it in with like quarry waste. So that's why it's small.
Oh, I see, okay.
But it used to be like a massive wide open space.
That's interesting. The camera's really fogging up down here, but... What is this,
The
Chad?
steep ramp that you see here serves as a connecting passageway between two different quarry levels. With a very high ceiling, it originally featured simple pillars. To be fair, it's not too dissimilar.
Version...
The catacombs are regularly considered and restored to preserve this exceptional heritage. This site is particularly fragile due to humidity levels.
I was going to say, it's very humid down here. My camera keeps fogging up. It's quite cool, though. It's really like not very nice. Wait, Chad just found out something. What was it you just found out?
So I think the main reason is they used to bury the dead in like monuments, and then there was a crowding issue because so many people died back then because of disease and whatnot. And then they started to think put them into mass graves, but then that wasn't good enough. So then they started to say, okay, well in the cemeteries and stuff, we'll just build walls out of bones and skulls. And then that was considered like, distasteful to be on ground level. So then they were transferred down here to take them away from the street level. But all this sort of comes from an issue of like overcrowding and like too much death.
It's really creepy.
And you can see they've now built the walls in here.
Like all of the walls around.
Of skulls and bone.
Bizarre.
How bizarre, how bizarre. This slab commemorates the last bones that were deposited to the catacombs.
Wow. When was
So
it?
that'll be these ones, I guess.
Doesn't say, does it?
17th of April.
Whatever the Roman numeral is for that year.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of these before. I don't even think anyone works here. It's like fresh produce. How cool.
It's like you pay
In a locker.
and you get a little vegetable box, or you get like
I love that.
jams.
Look. Like a soup legume. Very cool. Right, so we are back to our hotel room in the warmth. We just went to another wine shop. We're trying to drink out the whole of France whilst we're here. But it's been a very enjoyable day. The Catacombs was really interesting, wasn't it, Chad?
Yeah.
Really interesting. I don't want it to come across as disrespectful because I've filmed it, but I just think it's quite interesting because I don't think a lot of people have seen them before. I've been to Paris a couple of times and I've never been there. Chad's been, what, 7 times?
Never been.
You've never been. Really interesting. Learned quite a lot.
I always assumed the catacombs was like a genocide back in the day where they killed all the people for like protesting or something. I had no idea it was all about like space and
Saving space.
like saving
Yeah.
space. Like they didn't have room in the cemeteries and things.
Yeah. How many? Like over 1 million people.
They said million. I think it said 9 million. at
9
one point.
million people buried there. So really interesting. I realised as I was walking back that we started off in a cemetery, then went to the catacombs. So I feel like this is a bit of a depressing day. So apologies for that. It wasn't actually intended. But yeah, we're going to get comfy. I'm going to edit this video to come out tonight. And we should probably see you guys tomorrow. Our last morning in Paris, we're going to try and go to the antique market. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll insert it on the screen maybe. Apparently it's open on a Friday in the morning, so I'm hoping we're going to get to go there. I don't think it's cheap antiques. I think it's rather expensive, and it's, I think, where a lot of interior designers in like America and places like that source their things for like high-end clients. So I don't think we'll be buying anything. And also we're going back on the train, so I really don't think we'll be able to fit it on a train if we do buy anything. But it will be very interesting to see. So hopefully we're going to do that tomorrow, and of course I shall take you with me. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. That's it. I shall see you guys tomorrow for another video. Have a lovely evening. See you soon.